Hello guys. Oh my gosh. The sore throat haven't gone completely yet.
97, 98, 99, 100.
Okay.
I'm coming
I
for
hope the
you.
music is doing okay. Alright, so we're going to continue with the Reverse 1999 chapter 11 story today. Let's recall a little bit what happened in the previous node. So I believe we last left up with this chapter here, this note here. We have a little bit of a really cute interaction between Sentinel and Marsha. Seeing them open their heart to each other is so heartwarming. It's like it's really a really healthy enemy to lover relationship. They showcase it really well. I absolutely love the CGs. When Sentinels was holding her pistol and hurt Marsha, and it's just show a lot of development in their characters, and I think we're going to investigate more into what's Manus Vindicte's going to do in this era, and I can't wait how the stories involve more. So let's continue with this chapter. A fractured sanctuary. Legends say those stone statues come to life at night. Yeah, we're going to meet this guy again. So let me go and turn off the light real quick.
An armored vehicle?
Okay, I'm back. Alright.
The driver was a menace. They're not just supplying the war anymore.
Okay. There's a pause before the Hawk's leader speaks through the receiver.
What do you think that means, Chris?
Both sides are gathered in the same room, listening to the reports from the front lines. Kratos lets out a soft, rueful chuckle, though he does not let it betray the seriousness of his words.
That the Manus have decided to build themselves an army.
Okay. They take advantage of this war situations and recruit some men to the army.
That seems likely. In that case, we must prepare immediately for a response. Xeno's main force is still at the Eastern Front. They won't be able to reinforce us if anything happens here. The Foundation will need an army of its own. That's completely irresponsible.
A calm voice cut through the speculation.
It will only increase the tension on this front, and it directly violates our peace policy.
But I think we also need to have some preparation for our side as well.
Manus Vindicte takes in only pure-blooded arcanists. That doesn't make for a large recruitment pool. It won't be much of an army, really.
It won't be much of an army, but it will be a very, very strong, small army. And, I think like a small, really talented militaries can, like outnumber an amateur group of men, like an amateur group of army. So I think we should be careful as well.
To say nothing of the fact that they lack the organization or discipline that is needed for a true large-scale military operation. Armies need human leadership.
I I don't think they lack the organization or discipline, Petra. I have to disagree with you on that. I think they just need a really strong leader. And they are reunited by the same belief in the quote unquote mother of resurrection. And that is enough to reunite them and have them keep going, you know. So I don't think you should underestimate their army here.
You forgot to take Arcana into consideration, Petra.
Yeah.
You don't know what she can do to her followers with her new power.
Yep. I agree with the Irene in this opinion.
Whatever the case, we cannot take anything for granted. The Foundation will need the strength to defend itself from future attacks by the Manners. If we act quickly, we may even get ahead of things.
Yep. I think Irene has a good point here. I think we should, prepare properly first.
I'd like to see what the committee will think of this plan. I hope they'll have a better grasp of the consequences.
Okay, wait me a bit. Yeah, I just need to sneeze real quick. Okay.
You're not seeing the board, Petra.
The communicator struggled to transmit the two leaders heated a change. Kratos, on the other hand, stayed quiet, professional, obedient. Like a soldier he is. Before long, the mediator takes over the line.
We can't rule out the possibility of a large-scale conflict. However, the committee will maintain its peace policy until we have reliable evidence.
Constantine being the mediator. Nice.
And if the worst happens,
Then we go all out.
Then we'll do what we must to survive, even if that means igniting a worldwide war.
Damn, what a statement.
We have arrived.
Oh, Gargoyle Monastery. The glow of arcane skills fades as they approach, revealing their hidden sanctuary. Oh. It is or was an abbey, appropriately Gothic, with ornate stone walls rising up to meet the air. Its dome long collapsed.
This monastery. It's not an arcane creation, is it? No. It has only been enchanted with our arcane skill. Carthusian.
Oh, Carthusian. Carthusian.
Beneath its protection, those that dwell here will go unnoticed by any who pass near.
Oh. Really nice sanctuary. A gargoyle dressed in Freya's robes walked barefoot on the grass. He looks up from his book to meet the new arrivals.
Greetings, I'm Marsha, investigator of the St. Pablo Foundation.
What is the foundation doing? Oh, okay, so they're not really against the foundation. The prior nods, offering a smile soft and friendly, then extends a fingers and presses to his lips. Oh.
Oh, I see. Have you made a vow of silence?
A vow of silence? Cracar! Oh, it's not the sound of an animal, sorry. The sound of breaking rock drags her eyes away.
Huh?
Beneath a broken narrow window, a stone statue of a woman begins to stir, its surface softening into flesh. Her face is marked by twisted sorrow as she walks towards Sentinel with an exaggerated Gate?
Marie, mon petit chou, sera-t return to us again? But oh, child, thou needs rest.
Okay. She seems a bit odd. She just pulls Marianne into a tight embrace and plants a series of deep kisses on her cheeks. Oh god. She lets your long distance aunt that you barely see once a year. Sentinel endures the affection with as much grit as she did the bullet.
And this is a friend?
The woman turns to Marsha, her eyes now pooling with greater sadness. Oh, why?
Oh, poor child.
The hug comes too quick to dodge and too steady to resist, pulling Marsha into a breathtaking embrace. Oh god. Don't breaking Marsha like a piece of toothpick, please, ma'am. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh god. The smothering hospitality at last abates, and Marsha takes a deep breath of fresh air, taking in the pleasant scent of grass and white flowers.
Now, Marie has never been tireless in her toils. 'Tis a shame that she never permits us to aid her. Am I truly too aged to be of service? Oh, but perhaps my age has eclipsed my wisdom, for I have thus far been an unwelcoming host. Allow me to brew you some tea.
She's a really kind woman. She lives with singular purpose and surprising speed.
My aunt is a gentle soul.
Oh, she is an
She came
aunt.
by here 1 year ago, not fearing the danger, saying she must take care of everyone left in the family.
She is your aunt.
That old lump of stone that greeted us came here to take refuge with his brother after they were injured last year.
She hangs her head with resignation.
Only a small number of my kind dwell here. Many of us remain divided by the war. Enjoy my aunt's hospitality. I shall go now to collect what you seek.
Collect what you see? What is it? I forgot what Marsha needs in the previous note.
I'll be here then. Hold on.
Something related to menace? She lets herself relax only a moment before noticing the stone-faced goggles that look down at her from a dozen perches. A thought crawls under her skin.
Bonjour?
Hello? She spins around in place, meeting the unblinking eyes of each statue. Stopping on the figure of a young girl. The girl's hands cover her face in a mouthful pose, the silent tragedy of an endless moment of loss.
This is...
Oh.
Why hath my cousin brought you here?
Oh. A voice calls out behind her, rigid and almost rude. Okay. We do have someone who doesn't like Marsha here. A tall, gaunt monk stands in the courtyard.
You are not one of us. You are a bringer of war in our house of peace. What does your foundation seek from our quiet holes?
There's accusation in the gravely tone of his voice.
You misunderstand. The Foundation isn't bringing war. We're trying to end it.
This war is neither yours nor ours to end.
Okay.
What are you saying?
The monk falls silent as if debating whether his next words are worth the effort. His face contors, becoming an exaggeration of self-righteousness. Ugh, that's not a good sign of a person who willing to listen to your opinion.
It has come as a divine punishment for the faithless who have turned from God. Its end will come only with the extinction of civilization.
Holy man, chill. Oh god.
Sounds like you want everyone, humans and arcanists alike, to suffer and die.
Yeah, sounds like that to me as well. You pessimist. Ugh.
You twist my words, Chevalier.
Chevalier.
I do not seek this end, this path of suffering, out of hatred for humanity. No, I do so because I pray fervently for their deliverance.
What do you mean, twist your words? You just interpret things in your own words. Bruh.
But deliverance waits for the last edifices of this sinful world to crumble. When the faithless nations, as a fire consuming its last embers, burn themselves to ash.
You sounds like followers of a god. Like waiting for the world to crumble. Man.
Soon, the artifices of modernity, their factories of war and death, will crumble, as Babel before them had, their lies of advancement and revolution dying with them.
Alright, man, chill.
We must return to the innocence of the past, as Nineveh did, heeding the word of God.
He's a very extreme follower of God.
Assez, cousin.
The rebuke breaks his rhythm. Sentinel steps between Marsha and his name Ladislas. God. Why the L and the D and then another L? Okay, let's do this again. Sentinel steps between Marsha and Ladislas, forcing her cousin to take a step away.
Tes prophéties ont empêché notre invité de prendre son thé.
I love when Sentinel speaks French. It did something special to me. Sentinel turns and hands Marsha a heavy canvas military bag.
Are you able to lift it?
No problem. I can handle it.
You sure, Marsha? You sound kind of struggling. Ladislas watches the exchange with abject curiosity.
Marianne, n'est-elle pas issue de la fondation que tu dis dépourvue de volonté pour mettre fin à cette guerre? Quel effort vain poursuis-tu donc à présent?
These French accent is killing me.
C'est une amie, Ladislas. Je lui accorde la liberté de venir et partir ici comme elle veut.
Ladislas. Oh, the way she pronounced his name is so classy. Ladislas.
Mais elle n'est pas...
C'est mon droit de le faire, n'est-ce pas?
Oui.
Oui. I know that. He lowers his head without protest. Sentinel turns from her kin back to Marsha, who has by now taken several steps away.
You will find here all that I've collected since 1918. Most useful to you may be a list of those in each military who have made contact with the Manus.
Oh, very useful.
Take them from here to your foundation, and make of them what you will. I hope they will serve you better than they did me.
Okay, thank you, Sentinel.
I will. Thank you.
Marsha seems more than eager to retreat. Madeline stands at the foot of a stone pillar, tea in her hand, and nods in self-reproach. The courtyard falls still. Ladislas breaks his silence with a withering glare.
Cousin, why hast thou concerned thyself with the affairs of this sinful world? We are involved now at our peril.
Even if this war was, as you believe, a divine punishment, the people have suffered enough.
Ont-tu donc souffert? Je ne vois que des cendres et nul sac de pénitence.
Sackcloth? What is this? He motioned to the whipping girl tucked in the
Hast thou learned
sanctuary.
nothing from our chère Agnes?
Way. Her motion to the whipping girl tucked in the sanctuary niche. Oh, I don't think Sentinel like you to mention this name.
Leave her out of this.
It was she who prophesied this war.
He drags up the emotion with sharp intention.
And whose body turned to stone as it came to pass. Was she not the closest of us all to the ear of our Lord? Then I can see only one reason for her sacrifice. It is a warning to us.
Again with the self-interpretation, Ladislas?
Tell me, if that is so, why God would choose such a warning?
Revelation and prophecy oft appear inscrutable to those that disbelieve them, until the truth is made manifest.
Ladislas' voice trembles, a practiced tension of humility and pride.
Mais je crois, et je vois clairement ce que tu ne vois pas, que notre Seigneur nous enjoint de ne ni combattre, ni mettre fin à cette guerre. Car cela est venu tel un nouveau grand déluge, destiné à balayer ce monde pécheur. Agnès reviendra à nous lorsque notre innocence passée sera retrouvée et reconstruite à partir de leur ruine.
The French, I like that they used the native language to deliver certain dialogues. It makes you feel heavier when listening to it. It's give the dialogue weight.
Mais la foi doit être préservée, si elle doit être reconstruite. Et c'est la base encombrante aux fidèles, à nous, les gargouilles.
Oh. Interesting how they pronounce this word in French. Gargoyle. 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 But the face must be preserved if it is to be rebuilt. Okay?
Je t'en prie. Écoute mes paroles, cousine. Dépose ton épée de vengeance. Ne réponds pas aux démons qui murmurent dans ton sang. Et ne souille pas davantage ton âme déjà si lourde de péché.
He lets his words cling to his lips with solemn weight. Oh, I clicked too fast. His cousin, however, has never been easy to preach to. She stiffens sorrow and purpose welling in her eyes.
Arme à feu, canon, donc, bombe.
Oh. These words sound very similar in French. Like English and French, they sound very similar. Canons, tong, bombs, something like that. I butchered the French accent so much. Sorry.
Tu vois comment ces machines ont détruit nos vies, n'est-ce pas? Alors, tu sais déjà que l'innocence du passé ne repose pas simplement en fuite, prête à être reconstruite. Elle est morte et disparue. Si porter un fardeau de péché permet de mettre fin à cette guerre, ce prix me semble dérisoire.
Ladislas is stunned. He fights back tears and turns to face the altar. The lights from the stained glass window reads him like a mourner's cloak. I'm so sorry, I'm reading it too slow because there's a lot of words that I rarely see in daily English, so it may took me a while to read it.
As-tu oublié le péril de nos ancêtres? Ou les nombreux noms que nous avons effacés de notre lignée lorsqu'ils se sont égarés du chemin de la droiture? Le son démoniaque a déjà submergé notre famille. Et je crains qu'il ne te submerge bientôt toi aussi. Et moi, je ne souhaite pas devoir effacer ton nom, Marianne, de notre lignée.
Okay. Ladislas, I need to collect my thought a little bit. Ladislas is like a different party in this war. It's kind of similar to what Six used to say about people. There are three types of people in the Olympics: the one who fight in their arenas, the one who sold goods, and the one who watch and stay uninvolved. I think he wants Sentinel to be like that, to be uninvolved, to watch on, and so she can survive. Okay. It's like similar theme, but in a different scenario. These researchers consistently exceed all expectation. Okay. What they research about? Oh god, this is gonna be a lot of words. I'm gonna butcher it. Sorry, guys. It was during the Merovingian dynasty that the bishops of the Rouen successfully subdued the first known gargoyle. This gargoyle and his descendants then form a unique lineage devoted to protect churches across generations. However, in recent times, many younger gargoyles have chosen to abandon this ancient tradition, leaving their dark church perches for the light and glamour of the modern world. Okay? Like a transition in generation. Based on my recent observation, this generational conflict continues to cause significant distress among elder gargoyles. It's worth noting that the younger generation departure also relates to modern churches being unable to provide adequate sustenance. Oh, okay. Reflecting broader social... Oh, God. How do you pronounce this? Societal changes. The only starting with this word is social, society. Those are the two words I commonly see with these prefix. So societal is like the adjective of societies. Interesting. Yeah, the more you know, the more you learn. This aspect warrants further historical analysis. Gargoyles have some unique arcane skills. First, their arcane ability allows them to petrify their own body parts. formidable defensive mechanisms during the age of close quarters combat with bayonets and spears, though considerably less effective against modern artillery bombardments. Additionally, gargoyles possess exceptional visual capabilities, with particularly remarkable night vision. This trait complements their natural stealth abilities, enabling them to both detect hidden threats with ease and execute perfectly timed ambushes. Okay. I must admit, it's surprising such impressive combat abilities were historically limited to the protection of churches, though my lack of religious knowledge may explain this confusion. Yeah. They have really strong power, but they believe they are the God's servants, so it's right for them to use their power to protect the church. Your theological ignorance is indeed astounding. Mandatory religious studies await you. Okay. While I object to you reading my research notes without permission, I'll concede that compared to your piety, I'm clearly the irreligious. Okay. I'm clearly the irreligious one, just a pure biologist. Who said I'm not a pure biologist? Okay. You can be a biologist and a religious person at the same time. Can you? Gargoyles carry a curse. Why the origin of their curse remain shrouded in secrecy. People are open about its manifestations. Excessive bloodshed appears to corrupt them. Oh, excessive bloodshed. This corruption takes the forms of mental instability, progressing from rejecting to completely abandoning their faith. Oh, so I think this is what Ladislas worried about Sentinel, that she's being corrupted because she has involved in too much bloodshed. Well, my pure biologist friend, your gargoyle research now, necessitate the very religious studies that you say you have no interest in. This notebook clearly requires a studier lock. Okay. Some fun fact about gargoyles. Nice. Good to have some more subcontext to what we are seeing right now. Okay, we're back to this place. Concessions for peace. Could any treasure on earth possibly fill the void our losses have left? Alright, depressing subtitles. I like it. This game is very philosophical sometimes. Oh, actually, this game is mostly This game is mostly I need to. Oh my god, philosophical, right? Is that the adjective of the word? This game is mostly philosophical. This is so hard word. I'm sorry, guys. The bored and idle remnant of SWAT 12 carry out hers as yet tedious orders. She stops by a window, squinting inside. Okay, she tried to spy something. Broken furniture and cobwebs woven between cracked and forgotten china. A uniquely shaped counter arcanum monitoring device disrupt the decaying scene.
Clearly, no one's bothered to do any cleanup then.
The spiraling slowly, it's kind of remind me of Tuesday Motel. The people was scary as shit when I do that event. She opens the window and leans in, her mask blocking out the sudden puff of dust. Following her officer's instructions, she pulls out a transparent strip of cloth and places it by the device. The cloth changes color rapidly, and a line of neat letters appears on its surface.
Counter arcanum device operating normally. Looks like I'm not needed here either.
She climbs back out the window.
Aren't you?
She meeting up with Marsha?
Meryl.
Oh, they know each other.
Marsha!
Long time no see. The young soldier springs up to greet her, visibly relieved.
It really is you! You're back, finally!
Is Parabian alright?
Oh, poor guy's had a hard time of it. But at least he's still in one piece. He's lying in a sickbed as we speak. He should recover soon. It's too bad he didn't find anything too useful in the village. Well, aside from that armored vehicle.
Oh, so they did take the vehicle all the way back here for research.
Fortunately, Sentinel happened to be there at the same time.
So, it really was her? The one who assassinated Colonel Hirschfelder?
Hirschfelder.
Yes, she'd collected a wealth of evidence concerning Mann's Vindicte. I've already delivered it to Commander Kreos. As for the assassination, it turns out her actions weren't entirely unjustifiable. Let's just consider it a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? She literally killed the guy.
Because we didn't have like a bigger picture, we couldn't see a bigger picture like her. So yeah, it's pretty easy to look at this like a really malicious attempt to I forgot the word, prolong the war.
She's not the only one.
Marsha subconsciously rubs the old scars on her palms, feeling them itch like never before. Meryl pressed her lips together, creating a twisted crease in her mask.
Well, Anyway, I was just worried that something bad might have happened to you. Like what happened to...
To whom?
Charles and Amanda. We haven't heard from them in over 4 hours now.
Oh. I forgot where did Kreos send Charles and Amanda to?
They were dispatched to investigate Hill 299, correct? Has any help been sent their way?
Oh, maybe the menace is there. And we should go there as well.
Commander Kreos sent some men to look for them. Hopefully, we'll hear some good news soon. Most of the other teams have finished their investigations. A few of them are already in the safe zone, actually. Apparently, they found a lot of useful info.
But the most important info is probably in Charles and Amanda's place. So we better hurry.
So, we won't have to head back out again, right?
Right? Surely, nothing bad gonna happen. Mira watches Marsha carefully, as if waiting for her to confirm something. To reassure Meryl.
The front's getting shelled to hell and back. I mean, chances are we'll...
Marsha pats her on the shoulder.
The evidence Sentinel provided is quite damning. Our job here will be over just as soon as we can get a hold of the team at Hill 299. Don't worry.
Alright. Let's be positive for a while. Copies of the evidence Marsha submitted has been spread across the table. Personal letters, marked military maps, battle plans, engineering blueprints, defaced and altered documents. There's something really interesting I've been thinking about is that although Arcana is literally a god, she's still, like, in this world, there are magic, there are arcane skill, but Arcana cannot, like, just snap her hands and just wipe out the world. She has to go to so many process to activate the storm, that she had to involve in a lot of humans, like, complicated process to get there. Like, they have to actually actually work like an organizations to do all of these complicated things. Along with them on the table are exhibits recovered by other investigators from across the front line, arranged in rough chronological order starting from 1918.
This is unbelievable.
He stares upon the sheer flood of information overwhelming him.
These documents, the evidence is undeniable. Every one of those absurd conspiracy theories was true. The 1918 peace negotiations really were sabotaged by Manus Vindictae. The nations on both sides of this war have been under the deception of an invisible enemy. It is no wonder that even the victors of the 1919 offensive gained no real advantage.
She may want to trigger another flood this time with this war.
My God, to think Manus Vindictae has been sharing war secrets with both sides to ensure neither can win this war. That they have used our commanders as tools for their massacre, it is nigh on unimaginable.
He looks up with sudden realization.
This does not simply concern one nation. These documents could topple nearly all of Europe's military leaders.
Wow. Sentinel does hold really key important evidence here. Good to know that Marshall know how to get her girl.
With this list of managed defectors in our hands, and if we act with haste, we may finally put every one of them behind bars.
Can we? I don't think it's that easy, George. Waiting for George's mood to stabilize, Kratos adds a word of advice.
Let me remind you that Laplace may be able to heal these so-called defectors. Eberhard's case proved that the Manus' mental influence can be purged.
Yeah, Manus doesn't use a strong like spell this time. Interesting. I thought that I think that they don't want to make it too obvious. Like if they, like, for example, to put a mask on Eberhard or put a stronger spell on him, it makes him look more sus. Like make him look like a madman, but they're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of like enhancement to like ignite the destruction natures in people, then it will work better. People will believe it more. I can see why they go with an influence that can be purged here.
Yes, yes, of course. Whatever the case, we must act as soon as possible. The Chancellor and the Reichstag are prepared to strike.
Okay. Fighting light in a once grim future, he starts to shake, sending rebels through the papers in his hands.
Agreed. The evidence is sufficient. There's no need to delay.
And just like that. But is it going to be easy? I don't think so. I think the Manners know. I think they are 2 steps ahead of us already. Hopefully.
Wunderbar. Just think of the
Wunderbar.
soldiers finally making their way home.
George is a true pacifist. He sounds very dedicated to a peace talk, a happy ending.
This is the day we secure a century of peace for Europe.
Sounds like a line for the history books.
He has no mind to react to Krea's parting jab. Stuffing all the documents into his briefcase, he rushes out. I hope he doesn't get assassinated on his way back, because that's gonna be pretty messy. Straightening the remaining mess on his desk, Kreas retrieves a hidden communicator. It's been connected the entire time.
Everything's going according to plan.
Everything is going according to plan too smoothly, actually.
Good. The other teams have shared the same intelligence with the pacifist political leaders in their respective regions.
Okay, so... Oh, new BGM. Okay, I'm going to turn on my mic a little bit, but I'm still going to pay attention to the story, so don't worry.
All the Foundation has to do now is watch for any interference from Manus Vindictae.
But won't this approach cause even more turbulence?
Timekeeper.
Oh, yes, Kreas. I was just listening in.
I see. In any case, the outcome can't be worse than the war we're living through, Timekeeper. As I'm sure you've learned in your history studies, this war claimed tens of millions of soldiers' lives. Not to mention the equally massive number of civilian casualties, whether direct or otherwise. We are now 2 years on from what should have been the end of this war. The death toll has already climbed much higher, and it will only continue to rise if we don't put an end to it soon.
Okay. Sometimes I got a bit confused with how the storm works and how the time work here, but this clear out a little bit. So maybe we in 1920, I believe this is the 1920s, and the war should have ended, but was continued because Manners have done something to them, like they messed things up between 2 parties and prolonged the war. Okay, understand this a bit more now.
At least our efforts have won us a marginally better outcome.
I see.
In short, the war is already over.
Really?
Once the pacifist political parties take power, an armistice will surely be signed in Montpellier.
Is that easy?
This may not be the time, but I have a question to ask.
Ask.
Does the Foundation Committee have any contingency plans should things take a turn for the worse?
I think Constantine always have a lot of backup plans if things get worse. The silence in the room confirms the suspicions of the voice on the other end. Or not, or she does not.
Did you notice something suspicious?
The former vigil officer fishes out as many suspicious details from his memories as he can.
About Hirschfelder's assassination. Do you remember a certain detail from Marsha's report?
A certain detail?
You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war, but even if I'd stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught.
So there will be another force that reignite the war. Huh. Okay.
If that were so, why would the Manus risk exposing Hirschfelder? Why would they allow him to meet with the Foundation in Montpellier?
Maybe they just try to bait us. Maybe they just try to mess with the Sentinel's head.
If Hirschfelder hadn't been killed, would the negotiations have become a fruitless tug of war?
Mannus Vindictae would only cooperate with the Foundation on something that was sure to fail.
Manus would only cooperate with the Foundation on something that was sure to fail. And how will it fail? An intuitive guess is a sample drawing on the experience of prior contact with Mannus Vindictae.
Could it be that they're purposely diverting our attention?
I think so too.
My thoughts exactly, Timekeeper. That said, securing peace is our top priority at the moment.
And they also, if that's so, they also calculate Sentinel assassination. How can they calculate that? How can they know that Sentinel will assassinate Hirschfelder? Okay, so the plot thickens. 2 pounds of sugar, so long, hungry rats. Alright.
"6 years of war have deeply shaken the resolve and faith of our nation. It is clear to all that this war cannot continue any longer. Afraid of the loss of power that peace may bring to them, leaders across Europe elected to collaborate with the evil cult Mannus Vindictae, sacrificing countless young lives in meaningless carnage. But carnage is precisely what Mannus Vindictae desires. Unseen by all, their wicked influence has long wormed its way into the leadership of every warring nation. But worry not, the conspiracy has been thwarted. Every treasonous general has been arrested and will soon face a fair court-martial. The heroes who bled for the fatherland are finally returning home, but we will welcome them with smiles on our faces and gratitude in our hearts. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of the year 1920, this war will come to an end.
And then George got assassinated. Sorry. I'm just a sucker for drama. Weeks have passed since the assassination, and the desolate streets of Montpellier have sprung to life again. Delegates from the not a word I don't know what to pronounce. Belligerent. Is that how you say it? Belligerent. Delegates from the belligerent nations gather on opposite sides of the road. Soft bowler hat and ties decorate the event, mixed with occasional peaked caps and military epaulets. Though now precious few. Okay, so things are starting to get back together. More dignitaries demand tighter security. Each nation came with their own detail, but the operations commander insists on further reinforcements from the Foundation.
Third routine patrol complete. No anomalies detected, sir.
Now how can Manus go? Now how is Manus going to mess this up? I'm interesting to know. Maybe they have spied, or they have like inside. I don't know how to call that. Like inside people.
No further
To mess
warnings
this
from
up?
the Arcanum detection group. Should we lower the alert level?
No.
Maintain the current level. I need at least 2 squads on standby at the command post at all times.
Never let your guard down when your enemy is the menace.
Yes, sir.
Clad in white, Foundation securities diligently carried out their orders. On the busy town road, the commander suddenly stops. Eyes shut, he focuses, trying to sift through the din of stuffy conversation. He activates his communicator. The line sparks to life instantly.
Any response from Charles and Amanda?
We still haven't have any responses from them? That's gonna be a problem.
Negative. They've been silent since they reached Hill 299. It's like we're calling into the abyss.
Uh-oh. Are they corrupted by the menace? Or are they spies?
Chances are they got snuffed out by the menace. Luck can't be on everyone's side.
Even so, we need to recover the bodies.
What? So they can be buried with shiny medals?
So we can get to the bottom why they died. If they are killed by the menace, we need to make sure that that's what happens. And if we cannot find the bodies, then oof, there's gonna be a lot of theories. The voice on the other end bites back with a sneer.
A couple minutes walk on the battlefield and I'll find you a whole pile of that scrap metal.
Now is not the time for sarcasm, okay?
Any other signs of enemy activity?
Nope. Not a single trace of the menace scum.
Really?
All this military and political turmoil messed up their plans after all.
Where can they hide these menace scum? Are they hiding underground? Are they gonna revive the dead from the ground?
Let's hope so.
Huh.
Whatever the case, we need to get to the bottom of what happened at Hill 299. We can't afford to let any potential threats slip past us.
I like Krea's carefulness. We need more of this kind of leader.
Already on my way there. How about seeing a psychologist when this is all over, Kreas? Maybe they'll finally cure your Manus Vindictae paranoia.
I mean, I would be okay with people calling me a menace paranoia as long as I'm keeping everyone safe. I don't mind that.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Yep. He ends the call. In an unnoticed corner of the street, a grim figure walks along. Karen. Long time no see, Karen. Karen's work in Monpei is over, and even now on the eve of her ceasefire, There are many corpses on the front line waiting for him. His disjointed thoughts dwell on the horse that once accompanied him.
Will Andreas ever return?
But loss have ever been his first companion. Resigned, he shuffles down the road away from Montpel.
Hey, sir! Mr. Charon!
Mara runs up to him, arriving out of breath.
You leaving already? Marsha told me you're heading back to the front.
She speaks the truth. And you are?
Oh, right. You don't know me. But Marsha told me loads about you. You know Marsha, don't you?
Karen struggles to remember, piecing together Marsha's appearance from his shattered memories. Oh. So he has like a broken memory.
Yes. The night. I remember.
Faintly. So I think his previous injury has kind of damaged his brain also. Damaged his skull.
I'm heading to the front as well. Do you want to, or, I mean, could you please join our convoy?
You wish for me to join you?
Mm-hmm.
You know the front better than anyone.
Mara digs into her pocket, fishing out half a bar of chocolate that has been carefully resealed and wrapped, and slipped it into Karen's hands. Aww, so cute.
Please, Mr. Charon, come with us. We could really use your help.
I think Karen is not going to say no, and maybe having Karen in the front is going to help us dealing with whatever incoming threats we're going to have from the menace. Okay, we're back to the trench. The front is still as death. Okay.
This quiet feels strange.
Halt's Maul, Rudolf. Why, damn it?
Soldiers in the trenches gaze up at the empty sky. The ceasefire has not yet been signed, but all military activities on the front line has been suspended. Yet the soldiers still man their trenches, hoping desperately to go home.
Why did Willy and Franz have to?
They have to die before the ceasefire. Eric rubs his face, his callous fingers twisting his features with stress. 6 hours has now passed since the last time a shell exploded or a machine gun rattled. Yet the quiet has a strangeness of its own. The faint cold wind shivers the lines of barbed wire with audible tensile contractions.
So, who won in the end?
No one. That is probably not the answers you want to hear.
Does it matter?
Rudolph's head sways between a nod and a shake.
Then, should we start packing up?
Sure. You can finally take all those notebooks of yours back home. Weren't you planning to turn them into a book?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe once I stop being a soldier, my motivation to write will stop too. What about you, Erich? What will you do?
I think that's when you have the opportunity to find your new motivation, you know, to live your life, experience new things than just guns and bombs in your dreams every night.
Make bread, I think. My family runs a bakery.
Ah.
I can already see it. My old man cracking open his finest bottle of Spätburgunder when I arrive.
The way he's pronounced this word is completely different from the words here. An idea crosses Eric's mind.
Speaking of which, I bet we can go and ask the boys on the other side for some food and drinks. They've got wine and soft white bread. At least, that's what POV said.
I wouldn't mind some canned peaches.
Fine. I'll get you your peaches. I guess I really am your Hauptmann, huh?
Now don't let them die, okay? Don't let him die in this moment, please. He scrounges around for a bit of scrap cloth, then ties it to his rifle, intending it to be a peach flag.
Erich, do not hurry to leave the trenches. Have patience.
Oh. Karen slings back into the trench without a word. Eric drops his rifle for now and steps toward Karen.
Oh, Karen, you're back. Any news?
The delegations from various nations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed in 48 hours. It is best to avoid any unnecessary danger until then.
But I'm starving, Karen. You didn't bring any food, did you?
I did.
The new voice catches Eric off guard. Who are
the
you?
Foundation has issued food and drinks to be brought to the soldiers on the front. She is responsible for distributing them.
Nice.
Yeah, more or less what he said. Right. I need a hand unloading these crates of beer. Any volunteers?
There's beer!
Ah, what a joyful moment. The troops all rise as one, climbing over themselves to get out of the dugouts below. In an instant, the trench is packed wall to wall.
Hey, easy there. There's plenty to go around.
Boys! Boys! You're humiliating yourselves! Get in line and I'll choose a few of you to help out.
Ah. Eric calls out a few names, then turns to Karen.
Where's Meyer Braun?
He is needed in Montpellier.
Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, he's got a Backpfeifengesicht. But, ugh, who cares? The war's over. Forget it. You, and you. Come here and unload the crates for the nice Foundation girl.
Okay. We have a moment of uplifting and heartwarming moment here. The food is passed from hand to hand until it reaches every soldier. Rot and despair still hang over the trenches, but they do nothing to dampen their appetites. The food tastes so good. So different right now. Rudolph cups a butter cake in his hand, desperately afraid of crumbling it. He hasn't seen such soft and bright food in a long time. Oh, this is making me a bit teary. Then all at once, he stuffs it into his mouth. Eric hurries to his side, shoving a mug of golden lager into his hand.
Come on, Prost!
Count me in. Prost!
Prost.
Prost!
Prost. The metal cups tap rhythmically, shaping into a joyful and bright tune. From far across the field, the clinking percussion is met with raucous singing voices.
What's that? Do you boys hear us singing?
I hear it too, from the other side. Why are they singing?
Because they hear that the war is going to end too, so they sing it as well. Wow.
Oh, right. These are humanitarian rations. They've been given to the other side too.
Wow, nice. So it's like they're celebrating with us as well.
Probably celebrating.
Nice. Eric jumps over the top, waving his whitish flag toward the other side.
Come on, boys. Let's make some noise ourselves. Closer, you bastards over there. You understand what I'm saying? Ghost. Santé.
Something popping into my mind now too. I like how Reverse1999 just ties like an evil force into real historical events. Of course, you know that the 1914 war is not actually controlled by an evil cult, but it was driven by many factors: greed and also extreme belief, and it has a clear purpose to it. But I like that they Reverse1999 just interpret that the war prolonged because Manus Vindictae is messing up with their minds. And yeah, just bringing more chaos to this world. Karen watches the festivities crouch in the dim corner of the trench.
Hey, what are you doing holed up here alone?
Despite his bad efforts, he is noticed. He's like that introvert holding the red cup in the corners, watching people dancing and singing, and saying something like, they never know. They never know that the war is not over yet, or something like that. Karen lifts his head.
The presence of the dead is not fitting among such joy.
What are you talking about? You fit in perfectly.
Perfectly. She waves a can of sausages and a paper-wrapped candy.
I mean, I know you don't exactly eat much, but you can still enjoy the taste of the stuff, right? I even know a guy with a fish tank for a head who eats every once in a while.
Yuri can eat? How can he eat?
That said, I've never actually seen him do it.
Yeah.
Does he just pour the coffee straight into his fish tank or what?
Yeah, how does he consume food and how does he release that?
The offer is heard, but refused. Such things have better use to you.
Seriously? Aren't you ever hungry?
There is always hunger within me. But food should be saved for the living. Eat well while you can. Stay alive.
Well, you're not wrong, but I wouldn't exactly put it like that. Come on, take it. Hound's always poking fun at me for eating too much anyway.
Hound?
Oh, never mind. Just take it, alright? It's not like it's easy to get a decent meal out here on the front.
No longer insisting on soliciting. Guys, I cannot read this typical English. Soliciting Karen's opinion, Mara slips the cans into its coat pocket while touching the cold plastic wrapping on the chocolates.
Oh, at least try the chocolate in your pocket. It'll melt if you leave it in there much longer anyway.
Karen doesn't resist. He nods and slowly rises to its feet.
It is time I left.
Alright. I still have some finishing up to do here. Won't be long. Just have to make sure everyone's got their supplies. Where are you heading anyway? If you wait a moment, I can come with you.
No, this must be done alone. There is a message. One that must be sent off.
A message? Okay. I'm still waiting for the twist. We are in note 15. How many notes are there? Send off. Oh, Braun. We're back to the grave. It looks more lively now. Oh, we have some tape here. A magnetic medium with a recorded memory. Once the smoke clears, has been added to the mood stick. Mood switch. Oh, English and dyslexia. Colors in the darkness, a touch from 1,000 miles away, and a fragrance that can be savored without tasting can all be found here. Alright, sounds like a good mood switch.
Here you are, Eberhard.
Ah, flowers and grass growing back here. Nice.
How? It's good to see you, mein Freund. How's everyone holding up on the front?
He's not going to suicide, right? Why am I getting a really, really bad feeling about this meetup?
They are celebrating this war's end, singing songs and drinking beer. It's peaceful.
Yeah. That sense of peace is so strange to them. Must be so strange
Peaceful.
to them. He repeats the words with satisfaction. Eberhard's spirit has changed significantly from the last time they met.
It's unexpected that the Foundation would allow you to move so freely.
No, my duty is done. I have no place in Montpé. No place among suits and politics.
He exhales, stretching in the crisp of morning air. In the crisp of morning air.
That red-haired official agreed to let me go for a walk every once in a while. He said, someone will keep an eye on you. Whatever.
He always have eyes on people.
It's getting cold. But I enjoy a crisp winter morning like this. It reminds me of our days as students. Remember? We had to get up before dawn. I was lazier than you. I wouldn't wake up until you rode your bicycle to my window and shouted my name.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
The two of us would miss Latin class, just as Walter did.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Latin class was hell. Walter. He was a good lad.
Paul removes a crumpled envelope from inside his jacket.
This parcel is to be delivered to you. There's a letter within it from Herr Mühlenberger, addressed to those of us in Class 3.
Herr Mühlenberger? I was planning to visit him during my home leave, but, well, you know what happened back home. but he doesn't have a clue about what happened out here. What use is this letter? You and I are the only two class members left since the fall of mannn. All right. Let's hear it, Paul.
Steadying his breath, Paul tears is open. He unfolds the letter.
Meine lieben Schüler und ehrenwerte Soldaten. Der Krieg hat einen kritischen Punkt erreicht. Und als euer Lehrer ist es meine Pflicht, euren Mut zu stärken. Ich weiß, dass die Sicht auf den Krieg von der Front aus begrenzter sein könnte, als für uns im Vaterland. Lasst mich also klarstellen, der Sieg ist in unserer Reichweite.
Oh, they kind of slow on information.
Obwohl das Leben an der Front hart ist, denkt daran, dies ist ein Opfer für eine größere Sache. Lasst daher euer Leiden süß sein. Dies wird der glorreichste Moment eures Lebens sein. Und wie ich euch beigebracht habe, wird es uns vielleicht eines Tages gefallen, diese Dinge zu erinnern.
He thought we still fighting.
Gefallen? Ha! Hört ihn euch an. Er hat sogar Lucans Gedicht zitiert. Oder war es Virgil?
Es ist höchstwahrscheinlich Virgil. Er hat ihn unten zitiert. Ardentis Fortuna Iovat.
Das Zitat über das Erinnern. Wie sagt man es nochmal auf Latein? Forsan. Haec. Und dann was?
Das Et fehlt, Eberhard.
The grammar police is here.
Forsan et haec. Olim memenisse juvebit.
Ja, genau das. Dieser alte Fatzke. Er hat geschummelt. Das sind nicht mal seine Worte. Was für ein Dummkopf. Er weiß nicht, wovon er spricht.
After a bitter laugh, both are silent for a moment.
Paul, I'll never be pleased looking back on any of this. If I have children one day, how will I tell them about all this? I sent our fellow countrymen directly into the line of fire, a death trap, knowing full well that the enemy would retake the ground in mere hours. Young lives, lost one after another. And for what? Some senseless orders?
Well, at least you came back to sense now. And hopefully no young lives gonna be wasted anymore.
I've heard enough. Put the letter away.
Paul slowly folds up the letter. Eberhard, however, snatches up the letterhead, crumbles into a ball, and throws it into the weeds beside the monument. There is no more fighting, and for the first time in a long time, the day passes without the thunder of artillery. The sunlight falls on the blaze of grass, tombstones, and birds in the air. Their songs finally can be heard once more.
This feeling. I've never felt it before. It's as though, for this one moment, I can... No. I have already taken control of my future. I'd forgotten how good it feels to be alive. For the first time in a very long while, my heart feels light, mein Freund.
The music is so peaceful.
The choices I've made may be irreversible. But I've made up my mind. There is only one path for me now.
He looks to the top of the hill and starts climbing.
Do you not wish to continue your studies? Your writings are surely safely stored in the school's archives.
Would you return to school, Paul?
It is unlikely, but you still may.
For what? For knowledge? A diploma? That might have mattered to the old me, but I'm no longer that boy.
Eberhard.
It's too late, mein Freund. Far too late. I need some time alone. Please, write a reply to Herr Mühlenberger for both of us.
The weather is unseasonably mild, and Eberhard begins to climb the hill like a student on a field trip. The sunshine and brisk air make the world feel new.
The war is over, Paul. The sky is so blue.
Not very blue though, but I get what he's mean.
Just as it always was.
Just as it always was. Well said. Farewell, mein Freund.
Paul stands and opens his notebook.
Sehr geehrter Herr Mühlenberger, Ihr Brief wurde von Ihren Schülern wohl erhalten. Sie haben gemeinsam die dunkelsten und härtesten Zeiten durchgestanden. Aber nun sind der Kummer und das Leid zu Ende. Sie zeigten Mut und Treue, doch diese Tugenden wurden zu einer Last, viel zu schwer für ihre jungen Schultern. Deshalb werde ich Ihnen keine leeren Worte mehr aufbürden. Der Krieg hat diese jungen Männer in etwas ganz anderes verwandelt. Das Wissen, das Sie ihnen vermittelt haben, ist nun nutzlos, und sie werden nie wieder ihre Lehren hören. Zu diesem Zeitpunkt muss ich Ihnen mit schwerem Herzen mitteilen, dass...
Oh. Man. Yeah, from the title, from the way Eberhard speaking, I get that feelings. I get the feeling that he's going to analyze himself to pay for his sins because he's feel guilty for what he did. Oh my god. The sudden silence is so heavy. Oh god.
Alle Ihre Schüler aus der Klasse 3 sind gefallen.
All of your students, including Paul himself, he considered himself dead.
Mit besten Grüßen, ein toter Mann. Dies schließt die Aufzeichnungen des Soldaten Paul Haumann ab.
And Paul Haumann died with Eberhard as well. The only person that has his memory as Paul. Damn. So. What once represented new begins now only heralds an end. Listen to the past. The Tarek Becker died from shelling on 1916 27 April. Zimmerman died from shelling in the same day as well. Simon Miller was reported missing and then confirmed dead. Miller tag has been found. 2 months later, Friedrich Bauer died from machine gun fire. 2 months later, Finn Wagner died from infection. 2 months later, 3 months later, Elvin Newman died of trench fever. Died from shellings. So brothers. They're brothers. Julian Kruger died from infections after being shot. Ben Becker died on cause unclear. Walter Smith died from shelling on 1918. Paul Harmon died on 1918. Eberhard Braun died on 1920. So Karen came back to life as in a new body, like a walking zombie. I think the fact that Paul died had driven Braun into madness, had driven Braun into taking Mann's spell. Man. An unfulfilled prophecy. Oh yes, the prophecy. Even now her tears remain. We're back here. Ugh. Alright. I see the statue now. Ladislas hasn't spoken a word since news of the ceasefire reached their sanctuary. He's been kneeling at the altar for days, having eaten next to nothing. Always thin, he now looks more like a jackstone obelisk than a man.
What am I to do, mon petit chou? You will not so much as touch the biscuits I baked for him. Never have I seen him in such a state.
The woman claps her hands to her chest, worried but helpless. Ladislas, get yourself together. He gently calls out to him.
The war has ended, not as he foretold. It may take some time ere he is able to free himself of his guilt.
Ugh.
Ladislas, keep thy heart in the Lord, for he shall forgive us no matter how great our missteps.
The good and pious woman stopped herself from saying more. There's no light of reasoning sufficient to break him from his watch.
Marie, I beg thee, do something. One way or another, we all must return to Rouen in the coming days.
She leaves without another word. Sentinel comes to Ladislas' side, but has no design to interrupt his silent prayers. Her focus instead is on the statue of the crying girl.
Ladislas, you foretold that Agnes would return to herself come the end of the war.
She pulls out her handkerchiefs to softly clean the stone, unmoving face.
Yet she remains unchanged. Is there truly no way to revive our dear friend? Our family?
Once again, she receives only a humbling, guilt-ridden silence.
Marie?
Oh, Marsha here. I thought it was Creus for a second when I saw the tiny figure. She turns to the voice, finding it belongs to the woman that has become a regular visitor to the sanctuary. As usual, she brought food, this time some salami and dried cheese. After handling up the supplies, Marsha marches straight toward her.
What news from the front?
Some troops have already withdrawn. The rest will follow suit once the armistice is officially signed. Ladislas, he still won't eat?
Just leave him be.
Yeah, just leave him be. She doesn't let Marsha dwell. She doesn't let Marsha dwell on the mother, returning to her work, dusting the statue.
If you don't mind me asking, is this statue real?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to put this into words properly. It's just that I've never seen her move.
Ah, now your words are clear.
She gathers her handkerchief and takes a deep breath, the cold, wet morning mist filling her lungs.
This is Agnes, a distant cousin of mine. We share a great-grandmother.
She places her hand on Agnes' stone knee. Oh, story time?
We took residence together until 1914, both at our clan estate in the suburbs of Rouen and in my rented apartment in Paris. When the war broke out, I departed to join the army. Upon returning during my first leave, I found her in the cellar. It came to pass that, in my absence, she had turned herself to stone.
She can stay in this form as she pleases?
Only so long as her heart yet beats. Were she to turn to stone from within, she would be unable to restore her body to flesh.
Interesting. I heard I tried to remember the curse they saying. Only bloodshed. If they interact with too much bloodshed, it will reflect to mental instability. So maybe something happens when Sentinel was gone. Only so long as her heart yet beats, so she died before she turned to stone. Is that what it means?
But Ladislas informed me of another possibility. He said Agnes's petrification was an extraordinary act of self-sacrifice.
For what?
And that this sacrifice was also a prophecy. Gargoyles were not to coexist with this war.
But that's just Ladislas' own interpretation. What kind of prophecy is this?
He said that a miracle would occur. That Agnes would be freed from a petrification. I thought it might have been true.
But it was not. I think she was killed or she has died before she turned to stone. That's just the reason. She glances toward Ladislas, still kneeling.
But I suppose it was not. Agnes has shown no signs of recovery.
There must be another way.
The gargoyle shakes her head, disheartened.
If only there were. If only I knew of one. But there is very little I know of our bloodline. While the young of my kin generally receive a traditional education from within the clan. my grandmother supported my decision to attend a secular school in my youth. I resided in a small rented apartment in Paris for some time, hoping to enroll at Lonsad. That was until the war broke out.
Sentinel forces herself to look into Marsha's eyes.
This war, well, you've seen the face of it. It takes but one shot to end a life. And this war has hurt millions. Friends, family, loved ones. I have lost far too many.
Marie.
Forget it. Tell me, have you yet time today?
What do you want to do?
Take a stroll. I've spent far too much time in the monastery.
Yeah, I've spent too much time in the depressing atmosphere. I need some air. I need to touch Rask. After a long journey, they return to the field once soaked in blood.
A pilot?
Their earlier conversation still lingers.
Yes, that's what I wanted to be.
She wanted to be a she wanted to be a pilot? Ah.
Why?
Many knights joined the Air Force at the time. They believed the sky to be the only battlefield that still maintained at least some semblance of knightly chivalry.
Really?
It had more than the ground at least. Crawling through mud and digging trenches.
I loathe airplanes. They're exceedingly difficult to withstand from the ground. And the engine noise.
She swallows the complaints, not wanting to sound bitter. Because she cannot drive a plane? Marsha extends her arm over to her friend's back.
Relax. You don't need to fight them anymore. In fact, I'd wager you'll come to like traveling by plane in time.
Ah, okay. Because she hates flying aircraft. And yes, they have to slip that the friend was there. They are friends. They are historians will say they are friends. But I only know what they really are. Okay. She turns to the sea of grass, rippling in the wind.
Corpses that lay yonder. Did you see them earlier?
No. Perhaps Charon had already buried them.
Most likely. He is an interesting fellow, if not strange.
And kind too. Without him, you and I would certainly have fought again at the graveyard.
Karen is such a wingman. Sentinel was like, what do you mean fought again? I would never thought of fighting you.
Oh, that reminds me.
Suddenly, she bends down, rummaging in the roadside dirt.
What?
You threw a smoke grenade at me.
That what she remember? Oh, that's so funny.
Hey.
I feel like a third wheeling right now, guys. This is so sweet. They laugh as they race down the dirt road, feeling more like children than soldiers for the moment, however brief. They come to a halt before the windmill, its colossal gears interlocking and turning, like a breath of slumbering ancient giant. The slow creaking of the windmill becomes the only sound.
Marsha.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leaving?
No! No, don't leave, Marsha.
No, I have plenty of free time today.
Oh, okay.
Not now. After the armistice. I know well that the Foundation has tasked you with keeping a watchful eye on me.
Of course they do. Of course the Foundation always shippings when they can.
It's not exactly like that.
All is well. You may stay. So long as you do not lie. I shall even aid you should you require it. But do not attempt to persuade me to join the Foundation. I cannot abandon my family.
I know that. I'll be leaving after the armistice is officially signed.
No, Sentinel sounds a bit sad. Okay.
It comes from the windmill.
Horses? Horsey?
Sounds like a horse to me.
A horse.
Why does it get in the windmill? They cautiously approach the windmill's entrance. Sentinel moves ahead of Marsha, turning her body sideways and hardened into stone to give the weighty push on the door. Ooh, they drew the horse quite detailed. War horse.
Wow, what a beauty!
Yeah, it's a really pretty horse, and it's being abandoned here.
A horse indeed. What brings it here?
Oh, that's the end of the note. Oh, we need to we need to continue. I cannot just left it there. People then as now nurture dreams worth sharing. Oh, okay. My dear cousin Ladislas. Oh no, not this ancient word. I'm gonna butcher all of them. How thou art. How oft thou art in my prayers. I trust with all my heart that Italy had already begun to feel as home unto thee. I am told the folk there are warm of spirit and generous of hand. I can well believe thou hast found many a kindly friend upon thy path. Marianne and I do prepare for a journey into Austria, and our hearts are full of longing. For there lie, as thou hast so oft, the very heart of the new art. I yearn to lift my eyes unto the golden traceries crowning the Secession's building. Wise Marianne doth dreams of wandering through the galleries and little shops of the Wiener something work state. We have set our minds also upon the Korsker Fischer vor great Baroque church. They say its 19 stained glass windows shined as jewels, and its nave holdeth a majestic not soon forgotten. Should any sketches, oh my god, English is difficult, guys, sorry. Should any sketches of our travels serve thy studies, it would delight me to send them forth. Our password dwell yet within me. Marian told me ever of the new age dawning, of electric light supplanting the gentle glow of candles, and of the darkness of our nights fading away. Yet, dear Ladislas, I still feel the nearest of the old ways. This age of machines hath left many unsettled and without refuge. Soon they shall crave a quiet place wherein to kneel and seek God's comfort and counsel. Then do I call to mind thy words, as my heart is moved, that our prayers must rise above the glamour of industry. And so do I begin to dream, with these in my thoughts, of a church of this new century, yet still a haven for the soul. Though my cousin smiled at such fancies, her words have sown new imaginings in me, and I have begun to set them down in drawings. May have to raise such a place would take 10, even 15 years. Yet it comforted me to picture these by my side, when the time comes, helping to bring our vision to life. Thou art ever in my thought and ever in my prayers, with all my love, Agnes. April 2, 1914. A letter from Agnes to Ladislas before she died. Serenity on the wind. If only this war had never begun. Okay, we have some moments with our girls here. I can't wait how they're going to play out the scene. It's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so wholesome. 9.
Here, come on out. That's a good boy.
The horse seemed to naturally gravitate to the knight, drooping its head to brush up against her. Cute.
Oh my, Marie. Look at his beautiful coat. Not even the colonels have such handsome companions.
He seems to have taken a liking to you. Can you ride?
What sort of question is that, Marianne? You are talking to a knight.
Of course a knight can ride her shining white horse. Even without a saddle, she mounts the horse with ease.
Come on, take my hand. I'll give you a ride.
They gotta go horse riding together. Oh my lord. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, this is like a suitable expression for this section. After a moment's hesitation, Sentinel takes the offered hand and finds herself on the horseback as well. Ah! Oh my god!
Feels perfect for a gallop, but I'm worried you might fall.
Oh, the uplifting music. I miss this music.
Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself.
Yeah! This is so cute. Look at them. Oh my lord. Marsha does looks like a knight in this picture. And Sentinel just ah, so cute.
What fun would that be? Come on, just hold on tight.
What did Sentinel say? Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself. Of course, Marsha's not gonna let you off.
Giddy up!
Yahoo!
Hey!
Slow down! I'm scared! Hold on tight, my love.
I can't believe you don't know how to ride a horse, but I can teach you. Just think of them as oversized hunting dogs.
Oh my god. What a comparison.
I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound?
Aww.
Where will you be if you're not staying with your family?
Oh, she will come to her.
Perhaps Paris?
Paris?
Not yet made. But wherever I am, I should like to open a clothing store.
Oh. So they're gonna live together in Paris selling fashion clothes. Oh. Why does it sound so fitting for them? It sounds so such a happy ending for them. Very fitting.
Then you'd better choose a store name I'll recognize right away. No, you'll become so famous that it'll take no work to find you. Could you make a parade dress for me?
Aww.
I have never before made such a dress, but I shall learn for you.
Guys, this Blowbart did this again. Blowbart did this again. This pickup line, man. I could never come up with all of this classy, intimate pickup line.
Wow, a parade dress tailor-made for me by a famous French fashion designer. It's like a dream come true.
Ah, so cute. This may be the first moment of true peace they've felt since the war began. The horse grew tired. They dismount to let it roam and fed on the tall meadow grass.
What of you? How may I come into your contact? The Lord only knows where the Foundation will send you once this is ended.
You may be right. The fight against Mannus Vindictae isn't over. But don't worry. I always find a way to get in touch with you.
I do not wish to judge your decision, but do all you can to stay alive, Marsha. Do not make a martyr of yourself.
Why the sudden sentimentality, Marie?
It's so unfitting for Sentinel to be sentimental. Oh, she is afraid that she's going to lose a friend. A friend.
If all this, when all this comes to an end one day, I hope to see you again.
Me too.
I will pray for you, though I am uncertain if my voice will be heard. I am nothing like Agnes. She is an angel descended from heaven. And I am.
You are Marsha's protector. You are Marsha's gargoyle. The gargoyle keeps her eyes hidden in the shadow.
Never mind.
Mm. The communicated noise startles the nimbling horse. It lifts its head and bolts into the distance.
Ah, there he goes.
Oh. The sound triggers his PTSD or something. She picks up the device again. It's an anonymous caller.
Marsha, we need you on the front immediately. I've already sent you the coordinates.
What is this music? Please, we just have a moment of happiness, uplifting, heartwarming, lively story here, healing story here.
Bring the gargoyle if she's willing.
Oh God.
Who are you?
Here we go.
We'll meet soon enough.
Yemalaya? Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to try my best to finish this tonight. Oh, what is this? What the hell? Who are they? What are they doing now? Are they trying to sabotage the ceasefire? They have the blue. And you know who wear blue in this game. Armistice. I forgot to read the subtitle. Half an hour earlier. Oh. It just happened half an hour earlier.
Yes, Herr Chancellor. The delegations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed before dinner time. Understood. We will be sure to serve a simple but delicious dinner. And of course, all journalists granted entry will be carefully selected.
I think this is the scenario where if Sentinel didn't kill Hirschfelder, and this is what the man is going to plan out for the fucked up, to fuck this up. Mr. George hangs up the phone dryly and with full confidence before checking the ceasefire memorandum once again.
No problems so far.
Manners always have its way to surprise people at the very last moment. Sorry. He picks up a fountain pen and scratches out his signature over and over again. Each loop of the pen is taken with utmost seriousness, aware of the gravity it will soon hold. Another impatient ring and the tip of his pen slip, leaving the letter O in a rather unsightly shape. But the call isn't on his phone. It's one of his assistant desk, which thankfully means it isn't his concern.
What are you waiting for, Friedrich? Pick up the phone already.
The assistant, buried in paperwork, fails to react to the ring.
Pick up the phone, you hear? Damned. I still fail to understand why they would assign me a deaf sloth as an assistant. I'll have you fired the moment I set foot on the fatherland.
George storms over to the assistant desk to scold him. Shouting alert, the assistant grabbed the receiver. To George's surprise, his assistant then immediately put the receiver down.
That was an awful racket, sir.
How dare you!
The man checked his watch, paying no mind to his superior.
I have more pressing matters to attend to. Yes, it's about time.
Uh-oh, what is the assistant name again? Friedrich? Friedrich? Why does this name so similar? So familiar. This man already died. This man already died in the letter. Holy fuck, did the menace revive the dead? No way.
What? Explain yourselves this instant.
Oh, I owe you no explanation, sir.
Who could that be?
Uh-oh.
Come in.
You!
Oh god. All attempt to reach the investigator sent to Hill 299 has failed. Oh, Creyas. Creyas puts his communicator down, pauses, then tries again, this time calling Hal. But only static replies.
No response either.
Ugh. How do they know? How does the menace know where they are? Holy damn. Creyas watches the passing politician with growing unease. They don't flinch under Creyas' gaze. In fact, they don't seem to pay him any mind at all. Their limited time is devoted to the pressing matters of peace. Paravian exits a nearby building and makes its way to Kreas.
Sir, a new batch of counter-arcanum devices has been deployed, as instructed.
Good. Any contact from Merrill in the past 3 hours?
How did they let that person into George's room? So that person must be someone we know? Or... yeah, it has been corrupted from the inside. I think the menace is reviving the dead.
No, she's probably still on the front. There's a lot of celebrating going on out there.
Call her back, please. We may need a lot of backup here. Kreas tried the communicator once more, this time calling a different SWAT member. Static.
Something's not right.
All of his SWAT member is neutralized. Oh. Not another assassination. What is going on? Security forces rush into the street, drawing any wandering delegates inside the safety. Steel Eye veteran fan out, searching for the gunfire source.
What's the location? I saw them in that house. They're wearing black.
Oh god.
I have to.
The young man began a charge, only to be held
Get
back.
back here, Parabi. We need to get to the command post and inform all security staff to resume combat positions.
Holy hell.
Yes, sir.
Foundation security regroup around the most heavily guarded building. Where does this gunfire come from? Across the street, a man in a jet black uniform exits George's makeshift office. Yep, I was right. Who else gonna wear blue? Mann's officer. They have like official name right now. As he walks into the open, he is flanked by a soldier covered in pitch black.
Finally, no more hiding. The moment of truth has arrived.
How does no one notice this guy? No one... How could he slipped in? He raises a hand and the soldiers around him stand at attention.
Leave a few of the Foundation lapdogs alive. I have something to say to those sanctimonious hypocrites. As for the rest, kill them all.
Yikes. Phew.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Alright.
The show's on, hounds. Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo, en todos los momentos.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
Nuestro aliado es la verdad. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más. Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos.
Alright. Alright, let's go all out.
Happy agreed with your decision.
El camino a Tlón. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Warning, warning, the puppy is fleeing.
The ceasefire signing descend into a bloody firefight. Ew, that's not a good sign.
Search every room.
Leave no stone unturned.
Leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned? Every few seconds, a heavy soft thud echoes as something limb crashes to the ground from above. Foundation security offer what resistance they can. The counter arcanum device they deploy, providing them with a moment respite.
Oh, but keep that signing desk and the documents on it intact. It'll make for a great headline shot. Perfect for the front page of the papers.
Ew.
Now, bring her out.
Her? Agnes? The soldiers of Mannus Vindictae carry out their orders in wordless lockstep. Soon bodies in white and black riddle the street. Moments later, two soldiers march a hostage into the center of the empty street.
Quiet.
Once again, the assassin turn officer raises his hand and checks his watch.
Better late than never.
He tries the words as if he was participating in a triumphal parade. Oh, he's going to shot her as a warning. It's like as... God damn it. Stomping only a few short paces from the Foundation command post, so near that he can hear the flag fluttering in the wind.
All that endless searching, huh? Well, here we are. You finally caught us.
He spread his arm wide like a showman.
You might ask, why must things end like this? Why must we kill one another? Do you want to know why? Because our pleas, our pain, our suffering were all ignored by you. Humans started this war, all these wars, and yet you hurled us, Arcanists, onto the front lines like cheap cannon fodder.
Oh, God. This is how the Manners recruit the Arcanists, using classic racist card.
You have created a world that despises us for our bloodlines and mocks us for our arcane skills. Yet you force us to use those very skills to fight the war machines you built. You humans have sown untold horrors in the name of conflicts created by your own hand. And still, you refuse us even a single scrap of bread in reward. These are the lessons history has taught us. A history of arcanist suffering that must end.
He draws a pistol from his waist and toys with it.
So when I heard that arcanists were uniting, marching under the banner of a formidable army, I caught a glimpse of hope. In fact, it shone like never before. Foundation lapdogs, human scum, mark my words. This war has only just begun. From this era onward, the unjust reign of humanity shall be overturned. All arcanists from every era shall march under the banner of Mannus Vindictae, until the ultimate, most glorious era arrives.
Sentinel, coming clutch? Coming clutch? The remaining soldiers drop where they stand. Hello.
Dogs, eh? Couldn't come up with anything more original?
The straying hound at last returns. He marches straight through the command post, kicking the fallen Mannus Vindictae official's corpse for good measure.
Command post clear now.
Yeah! Whoa! Hound! Hound looking kinda fine. It's giving Charmaine. The door swings open. Security staff cautiously scanning for trouble. Kreia stand inside waiting.
You're late, Yemalai.
At least you're not dead.
It is Yemalai. Yemalai balks. His voice, like his face, carries a permanent smirk.
You won't always have someone around to cover your ass, Chris.
As always, Kreia's fight is easier to simply sidestep his insubordination.
What have you found?
Long story short, we're a step behind the Manus. They've got an army, launching an assault on the front lines as we speak.
Oh god.
We're talking about a force the size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two. They're hiding out beneath Hill 299, and every one of their soldiers is an arcanist.
Okay, makes sense. Size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two.
Hill 299. Any news on Charles and Amanda?
Are they dead? He lets the swagger drop from his voice.
Yeah. But they did leave behind some critical info. Yeah. They're both dead.
Ah, they're both dead. That explains. Okay.
Turns out Manus Vindicta's built a colossal, full-fledged underground fortress inside Hill 299.
How did they manage to sneak the info out? I'm curious.
That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
Did you carry out the other order?
Yeah. I've sent a request for reinforcements and your frontline contingency plan to headquarters. All available Foundation personnel in the region are moving towards the designated locations on the front. All except Meryl. I haven't been able to make contact with her.
Reyes nods, an understated gesture of approval. He says nothing about Meryl's radio silence, as if he had anticipated all along. He has mentally prepared that Meryl is dead.
You really gonna do this, huh? This so-called frontline
I don't think we have much choice.
How are we gonna deal with Hill 299? It came out of nowhere.
Every plan has its surprises. We'll deal with it. Follow me. We're going to the front lines. You can fill me in on the details on the way.
Is George dead too? Did they shot George too? They probably did.
The lapdogs are barking again.
Dog whistle?
Their masters remain quiet, for the most part. And you know why. But silence gives no orders. So the masters whistle. Just a pitch. No words. And so no words are heard. Only the baying of dogs.
How dare you? Do you think I should speak like some slick-talking veteran? I'd slit my throat myself if I so much as uttered a word akin to those devils. They're bastards, abominations, every last one of them.
Alright, calm. It's okay, I'm sorry.
Please accept my apologies.
Accept my apologies
Wounds
too.
are hard to heal when they are torn open time and time again.
I think I picked the wrong option. I make her mad. I'm so sorry. A False Dawn. Ooh, that's not a nice title. Okay, so everyone is here. Do we... This Karen here? I don't see him. Maybe we'll see him in the story. Only the dead have seen the end of war. What a subtitle.
What's that sound?
Rudolph has set about packing his things. Like many in the trenches, he doesn't have much, but his greatest treasure is a pile of manuscript and notes. He lifts his head. A pale look grins behind his glasses.
What are you standing there for?
They're firing again.
So? Surely you're used to it by now.
The rumble of artillery has become so familiar to them that its return is barely noted.
Isn't there supposed to be a ceasefire? I know it isn't official yet, but there's no point in firing now, is there?
Now Eric realized, oops, this is not normal. Eric draws in a sharp breath. Oh god.
Scheiße! In Deckung!
Right when they about to packing things up and go home, when they are not prepared, this is so evil. All at once, the quiet of the front erupts into fire and fury. Oh no, Rudolph, no! The impact of the explosion shakes the trench lines in unyielding waves. The blast spraying mud and earth is every direction.
Has everyone gone mad? These are Outsäcker. I thought they were supposed to be negotiating peace.
Why? Why are we fighting again?
Rudolph sprawls out of the ground, trying to find his baggage, which has been scattered in the blast. Ugh. Clothes, nose, and cans are buried in loose dirt or carried up in the air.
No!
Oh.
Forget that rubbish! Get inside!
Eric forces the bespectacled soldier into the dugout, then forces himself up to the parapet, peering over with his periscope.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Who in the hell is attacking us?
I don't know. They're not even wearing blue. They're all black.
Right. Are they wearing masks? Can they even see through them?
The flank!
Oh, the spotters. Scouts and messenger stashes in every direction, alerting everyone they can reach of the attack.
I don't know who or what they are, but they're coming from our flank!
Oh gosh.
Verdammt nochmal!
A stray bullet shatters his periscope. Oh, he tosses the device down with a stream of curses. He grabs a messenger by the collar.
Men from the second company, assemble! Focus fire on enemies in black uniforms.
Oh.
Bravo! A gloriously silly and thrilling.
What do we need? Like 5 people? Let's just go with the user team and see. Milani? Milani, okay,
Wait,
you are.
Give me 10 more minutes.
Medicine.
Me? Is everyone else dead?
And maybe we can throw in. Yeah, let's go Iso.
Time for treatment. Nothing unexpected. For now.
Where are our men?
This is all I could find. We've been caught off guard. Everyone's confused.
Snap out of it! Scheisse! Don't you see what we're dealing with here? Get to your positions, boys. Fire! You hear me? Fire! Send these Scheisskerle to hell!
Okay.
The show's on, hounds. Más allá del concepto en todos los momentos.
Off. Use so skill
Show's
first.
on, hounds.
This
Más allá
one,
del
this
todos los
one,
momentos.
and this
I
one.
can hear it.
Time waits for no one, even for a great good.
Cosmología, filosofía clásica. Nuestro aliado es la verdad. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más. The pan fell.
I'm losing my patience.
Get the Warner to me! Stand strong! The Foundation's reinforcements will arrive soon!
The Foundation?
We stand together as brothers in arms!
Okay, we have some reinforcements. Good to hear.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Armor. Wait me a bit. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. This one. Yeah, we can annihilate these people quickly.
El camino a Tlón. Idealismo, duelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
And just like that.
Warning, the puppy is fleeing.
Their oh god. The first assault breaks against the renewed defenses. But the black-clad soldiers seem numb to their losses. They advance in rigid order, stepping over the dead and dying.
Lost their minds? They just keep charging right into our gunfire.
Oh god. They really are the true killing machine. Eric steps down from the parapet to relay orders. In every direction he sees his comrade lying wooden. Only yesterday they had begun to believe their fight was over, but the rattling barrage has shattered their dreams. A new war has begun.
Look, the mist! What the hell is going on?
Rudolph hasn't reported back. Concerned, Eric begins to search the dim trenches for his friend, only to bump into a striking figure in a white uniform. Karen?
Are you the captain of the
Oh
second
no,
company?
not Karen. Kreas. The man speaks with a gravity of command that Eric still has yet to find.
I am. You're with the Foundation?
Kreas nods, articulating the battle at hand in an organized manner.
I am Kreas, the commander of the Foundation personnel stationed in Montpellier. This is an emergency situation. Manus Vindicte invaded the safe zone. We neutralized the threat there, but now they're on a mission to kill every human soldier on the front lines.
Every human soldier? You mean including those on the other side?
He struggled to find sense in the words. Kreas parsed the soldier-turned-captain with a firm and steady grip.
If you're willing to give up this position, follow me.
I couldn't give less of a damn about positions, but where are we going?
The other side? In a nearby section of trench.
Anyone still standing? Help me clear this bunker.
The field medic arrives in sync. with the rest of the Foundation teams.
Doktor, mein Bruder! Ist verwundet! Bitte!
Bring ihn zu mir.
The soldier hauls his wooden comrade to the makeshift ad station. The man's leg hangs limp, soaked in dark red blood.
Easy. Put him down here. I'll patch him up. Have you seen any other Foundation personnel?
I think I saw one. A redhead.
Good. Go tell him we need medical supplies. They should have brought plenty from Montpei.
Right away.
Next to them, another soldier clutched his thigh, gasping for breath. Only a moment passes before yet another man is carried in. Marsha makes a brief inspection and returns to the soldier with the injured thigh.
I'll stop the bleeding first.
What about him?
He's dead. Now, relax and try to stay with me.
Oh god.
He's dead. No. Evelyn! It's over. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You're still screaming. You're still living, Rudolph.
No, you're not. Not today, anyway.
Is that...
Update? Have you located Kreas?
He's somewhere in the trench. A soldier spotted him.
The man soon appears before them. With solemn deference, he nods to the sniper he once pursued.
I didn't expect to run into...
Hello.
Save the pleasantries.
So this is what happens if the negotiations talk happen. If Sentinel didn't kill Hirschfeder, so the Manus plan the Manus plan would happen faster, and we would be unprepared for that.
Marsha made known to me the situation. The Foundation ought to have a sharp plan, having requested me to join her. Speak then. What would you have me do?
The frontline soldiers have little experience fighting enemies with arcane skills. If they stay here, it's only a matter of time until they fall to the Manus. I'm going to move them to a safer strategic position. However, enemy forces on Hill 299 have us pinned down in the trenches. Manus Vindicte has turned it into an underground fortress, housing an estimated 10,000 troops. They've even... They've even positioned artillery on the hillside. Retreating under that kind of fire would be a death sentence.
Eliminate the threat from Hill 299. Then withdraw the troops from the front. This is the Foundation's plan?
Not the Foundation's plan. Not yet, at least.
An icy restraint condenses in the man's eager eyes.
This is my course of action.
How do you intend to do this? Even with an army of 100,000 at your command, to take a fortified high ground under artillery fire is no surety.
I know. That's why I need your help.
Kreas stands solemn and sure, though he knows how absurd his request sounds.
Such an act is to walk into the valley of the shadow of death. What difference would be made if I lent my aid or withheld it?
If I recall correctly, gargoyles are insusceptible to poison gas.
Oh.
That's correct. So,
So we may be able to take a subtler approach. Please, come with me. My subordinate will give you the details.
All right. Okay. I think my back is telling me to get to bed. It's getting quite stiffened. So I think I'm going to leave the rest of the notes for maybe tomorrow. I'll try to stream at maybe 10:30 tomorrow, and we'll continue with the story. We're going to read this note, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. Amid the chaos, can you hear it? The low hum that comes before a great change. Plunge into the chaos. A recent report on mannn Vindicte. Reports continue to arrive from across the globe concerning arcanists operating under mannn Vindicte. A complete list of names and locations can be found in the attached appendix. These individuals has been gathering in coordinated cells, their training evident. Given the efficiency and precision of their attacks against human military forces, it is no longer accurate to call them merely an organization. They are, in effect, an army. Each morning, I open what feels like 10,000 urgent messages clamoring for my attention, with still more pleas for reinforcement. Our office has been working without pause. Fatigue has dulled even my anger. Nothing surprises me anymore, not even reports of skirmishes between warlords in the eastern territories. At times, I am tempted to reply that they needn't fret. East or west, it makes little difference. The entire world is sliding into chaos. The contingency plan drafted by Kratos has now been submitted to the committee for review. It addresses the escalating threats posed by mannn Vindicte. Should they succeed in building a large-scale regular force, or if their attacks continue to spread disorder, the proposal urges the Foundation to form its own standing military rather than rely on Xeno. Kratos set forth that he claims is the most efficient approach, recruiting and reorganizing both human and Arcanist soldiers already at the front. This is madness. Does he intend to make the Foundation a rival to every government on Earth? An entity viewed with still deeper suspicion? Kratos has always been radical, but war elevates such voices. He shows no concern for how the world may react, arguing instead that we live in an age the storm could rage at any moment, so we are not obliged to heed their protests. It's true. Only recently would such words have been unthinkable. His position in plan: if mannn Vindicte declares open war, government will have no choice but to ally with the Foundation. Yet, should we follow his plan, we begin the most frivolous of games. Gates of Hell. That would be a pretty cool titles for our next stream to begin with. Okay, and I think
when the sun was out, I would bathe in the lake and enjoy a nap on the shore.
Okay.
Until my fur was warm and dry beneath the sunlight.
Thank you, Jessica, for the calm voice. And I think that's it for today's stream, guys. Oh, I maybe brute force it a bit today, but I'm enjoying the story so far, and there's definitely some really heavy moment, especially Bronze, Eberhard moment. They handle that. They handle the scenes really well, and it has weight to it. I also love the short, cute moment between Marsha and Sentinel, and it's the the twist, kind of like a twist. It's anticipated because nothing going too smoothly in Reverse 1999. If things go too well in Reverse 1999, you know there's something wrong. So yeah, I am pretty looking forward to the next note and see how we're going to end the stories. Are there any more deaths? Will our Yuri shipping is going to survive the stories? We're soon gonna find out. But for now, thank you guys for watching the streams, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.